I want to see Grogu eat more snacks and be
gotta have
awesome
eating stuff.
Well.
Cool. Well, let's talk about the Mandalorian and Grogu spotlight.
Details?
What would you say?
Yeah. Star Wars Celebration. First day happened.
Japan just happened. Or is happening at the time of this recording. One of the first big things. We'll probably talk about the other things, but this video, we're going to spotlight Mandalorian and Grogu as they're getting a movie.
Yes.
What are your thoughts on them getting a movie?
Super hyped. It's gonna feel surreal. Like, at one point, it was my favorite show ever, and a lot's happened since then. Yeah. But I mean, from the leaked snippets alone, I was automatically on board with it. They've had 2 trailers now, still haven't released a single one yet. So that's like, what the heck?
I'm sure you can find the trailers online, bootlegged.
You'll probably find it in your recommended.
It's probably best to reserve judgment until an official trailer is released.
True. Yeah.
But from what you're saying, what we've seen, what we've heard, it looks like it's going to be pretty cool. And not to take over what you're saying, but not many shows get a movie.
No, yeah.
If it does,
it's going to be wild seeing them on the big screen.
Yeah, that'll be worth it though.
Yeah.
Season 2 deserved to be have that cinema treatment, especially at the end.
Oh yeah, how some anime films do compilation movies. Oh. They should have done one, and it would have made bank.
So, but that's all pretty much. Now, is there a list of things you want to talk about? You got the actors returning.
Yes.
So far.
Yes.
What we know. Grogu's coming back.
Yeah.
He didn't age much.
No, he didn't.
He's probably in his 60s.
He still looks the same.
Because he was in his 50s in the first season, so
yeah,
he has to be in his 60s now, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Who knows? What do you think it's gonna end with Grogu getting older? Are we gonna fast forward 700 years after? Is it just not gonna end?
Maybe
is one of them gonna die.
Yeah, that's true. Will this be a?
This is all taking place after Episode 6. Still.
Yes. Yeah. Still New Republic.
Who do we have around that time?
We got Ahsoka. The Rebels, crew. What else was during that time? The Skeleton Crew.
Any Jedis?
Jedis. We got Luke, Boba. I don't know. Isn't there supposed to be another movie, or is this just its own thing?
Rangers of the Republic. I feel like they might just tie it with this. I mean, so far the screenshot, you got Zeb.
Yeah. Definitely whatever old plans they had for that molded into this. But
does this take place during Ahsoka? Or before or after? Does that go into this? I mean...
Does this go into that?
Yeah. I don't think so, because they would be calling it a bigger movie. So they're probably going to hold off. They're probably still doing it's their epic conclusion film. Because that was announced, and then there was this. Not trying to... Yeah, this is just to put them back in the general audience's mouth. Then you're going to have Ahsoka Season 2. And then that might accumulate into some sort of big episode, should have been 7 movie, where you have Luke, Ahsoka, Mando teamed up to fight Thrawn. Yeah. My thoughts. Those that's just a theory.
We'll see. We'll see what happens.
And that's just one side of this galaxy where what could be a little trilogy. Mm-hmm. You still have, like you said, there was going to be other announcements of other Star Wars. But if you're tuning into this video and you want to know about Mandalorian and Grogu, that's what we know right now. Yeah. I mean, it's probably going to be about them both.
Sigourney Weaver.
Sigourney Weaver hires them for something.
Yeah.
There's AT-ATs
take down some Imperials
in the snow.
It looks awesome though, and the one shot.
Mando's kicking butt, so he's not relaxing at his house with.
I can't wait to see it in high quality.
Sadly, so we got to know what makes Mando want to get out of his haven. Chilling.
Just say what you want about season 3, it still had a good conclusion to his character. Good, yeah. If you could have left it as is, I would have been all right. Honestly, because he got what he wanted. It was a happy ending.
Yeah.
But
so now I'm more interested to see what makes him get up.
Yeah.
And the development of Grogu as well, because
he already had his happy.
That's a big part of Star Wars. Mm-hmm. We don't know anything about Yoda's species, and that's always been really cool. And it might stay that way, even long past our deaths.
Yeah,
we won't know.
Yeah, that's true.
Maybe they will.
George Lucas doesn't
see more than one
want
sort of
people to know.
Yeah,
but if they do something in this, I'd be okay.
The planet of the
wherever
Yoda,
Grogu came
whatever
from.
his species is called.
Mm-hmm.
So that's always something to explore. But until then, I think what does Star Wars need from this movie? It's really hard to see what the heck this movie's gonna offer us.
Yeah,
and
what
is it gonna heal this crazy ass fandom?
Yeah,
because sometimes we're happy and sometimes we're at our throats,
mm-hmm.
and then you give us a big break where you don't give us nothing, no movies, no shows, and then you release something, and
which
we're like,
I think is very refreshing. Because granted, I mean, I liked having stuff rolled out daily, but on the other hand, quality over quantity.
Yeah.
Like they're taking time, unlike the sequel trilogy. You know.
So who's attached to this that will give us quality? Filmmaker wise,
I think it's Dave Filoni. Filoni, and I don't know if Jon Favreau's been. I think he's a part of this.
Hopefully Favreau is.
Yeah.
Him and Filoni together.
I hope
better than just one and one. You know, like.
Yes.
It'd have to be. Favreau was with Sigourney at this.
Mandalorian 1 and 2, flawless. 3 was still good, but I mean, you had Book of Boba Fett was just Jon Favreau, and we saw how that went.
Rodriguez.
And there was also Robert Rodriguez.
I feel like Robert Rodriguez's hands were tied.
And Ahsoka was just Dave Filoni, which I still love that, but you know, I'd put Mandalorian season 1 and 2 still on like a higher standard.
Yeah, because like if you were to compare like how many episodes, who had better, you know,
better
like,
standalone,
Ahsoka may have like
etc.
3 better episodes, but Mando has like the whole season. You know, it's like stacked. So I hear you.
Yeah. Like when they're together, they're just, you know, it's an unbeatable duo. Yeah.
That's all I got to say.
We get fantastical.
That's all we know so far.
Slow burner.
Maybe next
spy
time.
thriller. Who knows?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Anything about that?
Yeah.
That's more like the Cassian Andor, the spy thriller.
The spy thriller. Yeah.
So we're getting that for sure. Star Wars fans who want that. So
interesting. We'll see.
It's crazy. Who does?
Yeah. Because I mean,
like Mando.
I just, like I said earlier, it was just a good conclusion. So, but I'm not a hater though. Like I'm obviously gonna love it because I mean it's the Mandalorian, Din Djarin, and
Grogu. Some argues the best thing that came out of the acquisition since Disney took over. So
yeah. This looks interesting. Looking forward to it.
Yeah, this is all we can give right now. Our thoughts. This video is clearly our
thoughts on the Mandalorian and Grogu. Is it
stuff
needed?
That we've seen.
I don't know. Does it look good?
In my eyes, it's not needed. So this needs to tell us why it's needed. The movie needs to capitalize on that.
Yeah.
Don't just make a movie for no reason.
Because undeniably, it was a good ending for him. Like, say what you want about season 3, but yeah.
What gets him off his butt, so it's got to be a good story.
I guess we'll let Dave and John cook California Dudes.
Yeah, well, hey, if you enjoyed us talking about this, if you have your own theories,
that's right.
Please comment down below.
Consider
liking our video and subscribing.
Yeah.
On to the next one.
On to the next one.